Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second episode of Hanging with the Heakes. We are live today with Mike Luther, the owner of UpInspired Kitchen in Frisco. And for those of you guys who are just joining us, pretty much what we do is we bring you all of what's amazing in Dallas, from food, fashion, pop culture, things of that nature. So welcome. And again, at some point throughout the episode, we're going to give you a chance to win a $50 UpInspired gift card. So be sure that you're listening to win. And let's get started with our guest. So Mike, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you. You know, you guys are one of our favorite restaurants.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Love to hear that.
And I want to give our audience a chance to get to know you a little bit better. So we're going to start with a 30-second showdown.
Okay.
All righty. So I got 10 questions for you to answer in about 30 seconds. So let's go.
You got it.
Where were you born?
Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, wow. And what's your favorite UpInspired dish?
Tahoe wrap all day long.
Awesome.
Number one seller.
Right. And your favorite vacation spot?
We just went to Amalfi Coast. It was amazing.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there.
So good.
What's your favorite movie?
You know, I have four boys. I love The Incredibles. That was a great movie.
Isn't it such a good series? Love it.
Also, I have a son named Jack.
Jack. Love it. And what's your favorite thing to cook?
Grilling out usually. Burgers, ribs, chicken.
All the Texas favorites,
yeah.
Of course. And would you rather do a family road trip or do a family cruise?
Road trip all day.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
With 4 boys?
We are not, yeah. Believe it or not, I'm a driver. I get in the car and I go.
You are brave. Would you rather go to the mountains in the winter or the beach in the summer?
Mountains all day long.
What about a Dallas Cowboys game or Dallas Mavericks game?
Cowboys.
Really?
Yes.
See, I'm not a big fan right now. I'm a little mad that they cut Bailey.
Hey, you're right.
Right?
We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us.
Right? If you can be a superhero, what power would you pick?
Those 4 boys, if I could snap my fingers and my house be clean, that would be an amazing superpower for me.
That is awesome. I can understand. Totally understandable. And now that we know a little bit more about you, let's talk about you and how UpInspired Kitchen really got started. What was the inspiration or motivation behind the restaurant?
Well, I've been in the industry since I was 15 years old, and I have worked my way up. I've done every job in a restaurant possible. I've led teams, I've created teams, and I got to the point I was working in McKinney, working for one of my mentors, Rick Wells, who owns Rick's Chop House and Harvest Seasonal Kitchen in downtown McKinney. I was a director of ops for them, and I got to the point where it was that time. It was time for doing something on my own. And my wife, who is a brilliant person in the industry as well, so we were sort of like the dynamic duo, and we're like, okay, what would we do? What are we going to do if we're going to go out on our own? Put everything that we have into it. What would we do? And we started with our family. Like I said, 4 boys ranging from 6 years old to 20.
Wow.
We were like, okay, one of the things I regretted for my career was that there are a lot of times I wasn't at home at night. Restaurant business, you know, as I tell people a lot of times, it starts out as a single person's business, and a lot of hours, you work hard, you're having fun, and all of a sudden, as you grow older, you have priorities shift. You know, you find your significant other, sometimes kids, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I can't be home because the restaurant business is primarily at night. And so we decided that we wanted to open breakfast and lunch. And so that's why we decided on that day part, so I could be home at night and create an environment and an opportunity for others that were in the industry to be able not to gain all this experience throughout their career and then have an opportunity to be at home with their families at night if they wanted to be, right? Or work a second job if they needed to be, whatever it was. We just felt like it was great. It was a great opportunity. then we really felt like the breakfast and lunch space in North Texas was really, that was an opportunity. We felt like it was limited. You either had your mom and pop, sort of greasy spoon place, or you had the IHOPs of the world or Waffle House, the chains. And so we wanted to create something a little different. And we had been working out at a gym that was owned by an individual husband and wife. She was 50 years old, he was 65, and they were in amazing shape. I mean, I was like blown away. In fact, this is a gym my wife went to, not me. I worked out at home. I did all that stuff at home, the videos and all that. And she invited me to go one day, and I was like, I ain't going to your girls' gym. And she's like, no, come on. The workouts are incredible. And so that's how we got introduced to HIIT training, and the wife was a nutritionist as well.
Oh,
and
cool.
she used to do this program, Teresa Gleason. She's awesome. We call her T-Pain. And she, because of the pain she put us through, but she had this Fit and Fierce program. And you had to not only do the workout program, but you had to text in with pictures of what you ate. And she would teach you how to eat. And that's how we all of a sudden got introduced. Back in the day, my philosophy was I work out so that I don't have to worry about what I eat, but once you get to a certain age, that all changes. It's all about what you put in your body versus what you do working out. And it's a marriage between the two of them. But so she introduced us to healthy fats and real butter and avocado, and get rid of the high fructose corn syrup and your diet and all this stuff, bone broth and the benefits of bone broth and all that. And it was just like, wow, you know what? That's what we should do. We should do something like that. This is how you should eat, And when my wife and I were on that program, and of course she was on it, and of course if she's on it, I'm on it.
Of course.
Because we're making the dinners together and that whole deal. And I saw immediate results. It was amazing. I was like, wow. And so I became a believer. And, ever since then, we went down this path. And so we wanted to provide a better environment, a better breakfast and lunch, that would not only give you the satisfaction of a meal, but not make you, feel weighted down or that gut buster, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I gotta go take a nap now,
And that's honestly why I was never really a breakfast fan. I hated feeling so sluggish afterwards. You can never eat typically like pancakes or anything and then feel like wonderful afterwards. You're not going to go run like 3 miles after you eat pancakes.
Totally. It's ironic, I never, in the restaurant industry as well, in fact, finding my chef took forever because I wanted a chef-driven concept as well.
Right.
I come from full service, even though we were on a fast casual, as I call it now, elevated fast casual breakfast and lunch concept. Back in the day, I wanted sort of the full service background that I had. And I've always worked with very talented chefs that were very creative. And it took me a long time because most of them I'd be like, hey, this is what I want to do. You want to help me out? Man, I sleep through breakfast. I was like, dang it. Okay. But you're so talented. Yeah. And then I found an amazing chef that I'd forgotten about for a short time. And we had worked together in Denver. And he was a sous chef of mine back in the day. And owns his own very popular restaurant in Austin. And Todd Duplichet is his name. And Lenoir is his restaurant off First Avenue in Austin. So
we'll have to go check it out. Y'all go check it out as well.
Absolutely.
And one thing that I really love about UpInspired Kitchen, which you kind of touched on, is the motto and mission behind it. Can you tell us a little bit more about y'all's motto? Yeah,
we want you to feel your best so you can be your best. Sort of what I was just referring to earlier is that, we want you to well, I'll take a step back. It's not just a restaurant. It's sort of an attitude with what we do. Mm-hmm. When you walk in, my wife, as I said, we are partners, and she is the design and the atmosphere and really even the thought process behind it, and I'm the operator and I execute it. But my wife is one of those special people that just believes in the power of positivity. And so when we say we want you to feel your best so you can be your best, it's not just what you intake and what you eat every day. It's also your attitude and what you start with, your attitude in the morning, right? And you wake up every day and you make a choice for happiness. It's not something that happens to you. It is a choice every day. And one of the things that you'll notice in our restaurant is our gratitudes board that we have as everybody that's looking for it, as you're on your way to the restrooms, you'll see our gratitudes board, and we change it every day. And we want you to, and feel free to go up there and write what you're grateful for, because that's what we do with our team members. When we come into work every day, we write down just one thing that you're grateful for, because there's so many things that people, in this day and age sometimes just complain about this or complain about that. And it's just, I will tell you that over the course of the years of working in the restaurant industry, there have been times when, the environment can get so negative that it's just not healthy.
Right.
I mean, that's what I truly believe that. And my wife is a proponent. I mean, her name is Ray, and she's a ray of sunshine. She is my angel. And when she came into my life, she sort of even turned my perspective on things. Yeah. And you know what? You're right. And the industry that we work in is hard. It's a hard industry. So. I mean, there's a lot of change. There's opportunities left and right, and it's different every day, which is why I'm in it. I mean, I'm in it because I like change. I mean, and Ray's very similar. We could move houses every year if we could afford to. But that feel your best so you can be your best is really our motto, and our core values are heart, health, and happiness. So we want to hire for heart. We want people with a great heart. I mean, we talk about it in the industry a lot about the hospitality gene. You either have it or you don't. Are you somebody that likes to take care of people, or do you like to be taken care of?
Right.
And so we look for those people that really exemplify in their life what it is to really give to people versus take from people. So I think that really shows in our staff. We have an amazing staff. They do a great job. We want to engage. We want to talk to you. We want to understand what your needs are, and we want to take care of you.
And you guys really do truly have a great staff. Every time we walk in, we feel so welcomed. Everyone's positive, smiling. It makes a difference. It truly does.
It really does. I agree. Health. We talked about the health a little bit already. Heart, health, and happiness. We do. We want you to be your best self, and part of that is feeling great. And so, we offer things like, even our Buddha juice, our turmeric shots, I mean, those, you have that ache or that pain and you have that inflammation, turmeric is great for that, helps for that. We have ginger shots if you're not feeling so well. Our bone broth, I have people that swear by my bone broth. They'll come in, they have a little sniffle, and they're like, oh, I need a drinkable bone broth to go, please. And I'm like, and then they'll email me or text me, and like, oh, I feel so much better. Even our staff too. Our staff totally is, I mean, that's one of the things. Somebody is like, I'm not feeling well, can I have a bone broth? Absolutely.
Right.
I want you to be your best today. And then happiness, as I said, it's a choice, and I've sort of already touched on that, but very important for us that the happiness is the core of what we do. When you walk in, you're gonna hear music, hopefully, that makes you happy. I love our music that we have. You're gonna feel the happiness from our staff. You're gonna feel the happiness from the colors, just everything, the flowers, whatever we can do, just to put you in the right mood.
And I love it. And tell us a little bit more about what kind of food you guys serve.
So the ironic thing is that it's very simple. Okay, people have asked me, "Can I get the recipe for this?" I'm like, "Sure, it's easy. You want to do it at home? You can do it at home. I promise you." We just start with real food. There's no preservatives. There's no chemicals. There's no GMOs, and we believe it's sort of like going back to where how everybody ate in 1800s. I mean, right. It's just like, okay, we're gonna get this, we're gonna make it, and there's no big company corporation providing the ingredients for your meal. It is very simple. And with Todd's expertise, we went to Todd and we said, listen, I get it. People, I'm a little nervous about going down this path because people are going to assume, oh, it's better for you. It doesn't taste good.
Right.
And I was like, that can't be the case. We have got to, make this switch, and we got to turn attitudes, and good food can taste really well. And I think a lot of people in our industry are foodies or in the full service industry. They get that because we've done it forever. Breakfast and lunch, maybe not so much, and so it's just real wholesome, straightforward, real food that is going to be better for you. And, as I said, don't be afraid of the right kind of fats. Don't be afraid of grass-fed butter that we put in our bullet brew coffees and our MCT
so
oil.
Good. It's so good.
Avocado. I'm a huge avocado fan, so it is, our avocado toast is a little different. I think we provide an avocado toast compared to everybody else out there that'll blow you away. But,
it will.
But yeah, that's what it's all about for us. That's what our menu is.
I love it. And are you guys available for catering and events?
Absolutely. In fact, catering, is a lot of people don't know about our catering yet. We rolled it out probably 3-4 months ago and did a great job. We can do caterings to your office. We can do caterings in-house. We do after-hours parties. We do bridal showers. We've done baby shower events after hours. Really a lot of opportunities. We take care of people from 10 to 500 I've done in caterings already. Perfect. So, we love to provide what we do as far-reaching as we can make it happen.
And if you use UpInspired Kitchen for your bridal shower, which I hope you do, make sure you get the champagne mimosa platter, which is amazing.
Yeah, the mimosa sampler.
It is absolutely perfect. Everything. And I also know you guys are big on community events, giving back, and things of that nature. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the special events you guys do for people during the week?
We have done Girls Not Out, GNO events. In fact, anybody that approaches us and like, listen, we'd like to partner with you. We've hosted events. We've provided food for events. We like to absolutely sponsor our local schools. We will love to donate anything that you have for silent auctions needs or anything like that. We really want to be a part of the Frisco community. Frisco, as we all know, is I think it's the leading growing city in the United States right now.
Yes.
In fact, I think my wife told me that there's literally a restaurant seat for every person in Frisco. That's how much it's growing. And it's not only growing from people coming in, but it's growing from the standpoint of opportunity. We are always looking for opportunities to give back. If you have anything out there that you'd like to approach us with, please, don't hesitate to come and talk to me about it, and I will do everything in our ability to make it happen.
Awesome. And I believe you guys also do mommy meetup events. And
we have a mommy meetup event every Monday, and it's great. One of the things that this was, I got to give credit to my wife because this was the night before our grand opening, day one of our business.
Oh,
and
wow.
I pull up into my driveway in Fairview, and my now 20-year-old son is out there, and she's out there with my little ones, and they have just started the project of building the playhouse, which is on our patio. And I'm exhausted. I've been there all day, and I drive up, and it's like 8 o'clock at night. I mean, it's starting to get dark, and they had just started this project, and I was like, what is this? She's like, the playhouse. Remember, I told you we were going to have a playhouse. And I was like, yeah, but I guess I forgot. So anyway, that playhouse has, I might say it's the most popular thing on our patio, easily the most popular thing on our patio.
I love
we have a hidden toy cabinet in the coffee station that all the kids, it's not so hidden anymore. They all know where it is. They have the ability to just go out there. And again, this is a reflection on us and us as parents, because a lot of times, you need that break. And when you go out to somewhere to eat, if you have the opportunity for your kids to go and play for a little bit. They're going to eat, and then they're going to play, and then you can have your one-on-one time with your spouse or significant other, and just enjoy the rest of your meal. You know, it people love it, and so that's how it got started. And then the we call it the mommy meetup, or the PJs and pancakes. So every Monday we have kid cakes for $3. We have $5 upcakes. We have $2 mimosas, $3 kombucha mimosas, and so it's a
which no one should turn down.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. I'm almost giving it away.
Right. And before I forget, for our giveaway, please comment your favorite food on our YouTube channel, and make sure that you are following UpInspired Kitchen on social media, as well as Hanging with the Heakes, to be entered for your chance to win. And before we leave, Mike, please tell everybody where you guys are located and your hours.
We are located at 5285 Dallas Parkway, Suite 400. We are in the Shops of Starwood, right off of Legacy and North Dallas Tollway on the southwest corner of Legacy and the North Dallas Tollway. We are open every day from 7 a.m. to 3.
Perfect. And they are right down the street from the Star as well. So if you're ever by there for any family events, it's a great place to stop, grab breakfast, grab lunch, let them know we sent you.
Bring your favorite Dallas Cowboy by with you.
Yeah, we're never opposed to that. And we are so appreciative of you guys tuning in today. Thanks so much. And be sure to join us next week, Sundays at 2:30 when we go live.